Hey, testing, testing, testing. Okay, you can hear me? Hold on. I gotta. Hold on. I gotta sign into my own chat. How's everybody doing? Okay, there we go. Welcome, everybody. Gotta do some drawing today. Just a little drawing I did the other day. Yeah. Good to see all of you. Gotta do some more drawings and books. Let's see who's up next. Thanks, Mads Rasmus, DeSoda, Fat Goose Arts, Evan loves Vertical, Burger Burrito, Joshua. Hello, hello. Sorry if I missed anyone. Good to see you all. Let's see. Sort by pending, order by oldest. 100. Did that. Does that. First. Is that order number 259? Okay. I'm just figuring out which. Okay, did that. Okay. Next up on this beautiful day of drawing, it's Katrina. Your fiance loves my cooking videos. Space Manda. Escaping reality, doing some art. Nice. Good morning from China, Japan. Look, this person says piano keys with some of the other crazy doodles around the edges and making up the black keys. What the heck does that mean? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. What's up, yo, where you afro? Yeah, she does. She's good at drawing and pretty much everything, but she does mostly ceramics. What's up, Daniel? 3684923. Hey Ned, how are you? Violet Snail, what's up? Fuzzy Falcon, hello. Diplodocus, hello. Nikki Nix, yeah, what's up? How's it? How are things in San Francisco? Tiffany, hello. Yeah, what's up, Trip Tank? Thank you, thank you. Is Diplodocus a real type of dinosaur? I'm gonna assume it is. Pianos are really cool. Like if you ever look at the inside of them, there's so many cool things going on. All like the hammers and pads and all the there's so many weird looking things going on inside a piano. Very cool. I was a little confused by this person's prompt, but I'm just kind of going off the whole piano theme they suggested. Got a lot of snow in Pennsylvania. We got a little mix of snow and ice. The ice is the main problem for like going outside and stuff. The name makes you think of a mathematician. Diplodocus. Oh yeah, it does sound like some kind of ancient Roman or Greek polymath or philosopher or something. What's up, Axel? How are you? Zach Bollins, what's up? So, Branson, Ginger Bear House, good afternoon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. -5, but no snow. Is that good or bad? RGB Killer, what's up? Good evening. -79 inches of snow on ice on snow. Ooh, well, good luck, I guess. Stay safe. I feel like like the amount of snow you get is one thing, but also where you are in the country is one thing, because that amount of snow and ice could be totally fine based on where you are, you know, because if it's a common thing in your part of the country or your part of the world, then your city or your town is probably way more equipped to deal with it and like plow the roads, and the drivers are probably more used to it and drive more safely. And but if it's a place that barely gets that snow very often, then everything can fall apart really quickly because people don't know what to do and the city isn't equipped, you know. Yeah, I like the yeah, it's a Uniball Vision Elite. Very nice. They live in igloos in North Dakota. Mhm. Yep, subterranean homesick alien. Getting into some colored pencils. Hmm, it's good to hear. This for me, this feels like a piano, but it's in the style of like one of those Superman movies had like his Fortress of Solitude was like ice in a really weird format, all spiked and it's like piano keys in a crystallizing formation. I think I need more little black keys. Oh yeah, it does remind me of an organ too, with all the pipes and stuff going up, crazy shapes. Univolve Vision Elite. I think this might be a point. It doesn't say what size it is. If anything, I think it might be a 0.7. So, what the box says. How you doing, Mike? I don't know if there's a difference. Maybe there's only one size. Oh, 0.8 millimeter it says right there. What's up, Jensen? Happy Monday. What's up, bruh, Seth? Thanks for the $1.99. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. This could be some alien tooth. Could be a whole alien mouth. Thank you, thank you. Glad you like it. How many drawing utensils are you guys in my collection? Maybe like 100. Maybe 100. I mean, some of them are like really expensive, nice fountain pens, but then I just have a lot of cheap pens too, so that kind of boosts up the numbers. I don't know. I mean, does it count when I have a box of like, I probably have a box of 100 Bic pens, so that maybe, maybe that bumps the number way up. Well, and I have a box of I have a box of probably 100 unsharpened regular pencils, so maybe that bumps it way up. And I have a big box of just pieces of charcoal and I have two big boxes of sidewalk chalk in my uh, living room right now, and I have big boxes of. I forgot about all the bulk boxes. I was just thinking of like pens, but you said drawing utensils, so now I'm thinking about all like the big sets of markers and colored pencils and paints. I don't know if that's a drawing utensil. Probably have 1,000. Think of all the bulk stuff I have, like all the sets, you know. I should do a little inventory video. It's a draw point. Thank you. Yeah, you're doing great too. Nah. I didn't realize you said, hope you're doing great. I thought you just said, you're doing great. Well, thank you. I hope you're doing great, and you are doing great, okay? Good job. Bulk replicants. It was up to Greece. I don't know how to read your name, but thank you. Good job on finishing one of your projects. A big project. Good job. Hey, pins and needles. Surviving the snow in Pennsylvania. Nice. Good job surviving. That's what we like to hear. Okay, who's next? Next we got Jackson. What doodling method do you use to make it look mechanical? Doodling method. Oh, there's Jackson right there who just asked that question. Maybe it's the same Jackson. It's a good question. I mean, I guess it's like mostly straight lines with some like beveled corners. What's up, Elron Humperdinck? Humperdinck, Humperdinck, Humperdinck. What's that from? Princess Bride or something? Springsteen versus Joel. I just sent you an email about the book I sent back to you for the Forgotten Signature back in December. Oh yeah, no, I got it right here behind me. I'm gonna send it back to you the next time I make a run to the post office, which I was gonna do today, but I think the roads are too snowy and maybe it's not even open. But yeah, I've got it right here, and I got a big stack of other books I'm gonna take along too. So yeah, it's in the next batch of books I'm gonna take back. Sorry about that again, how I can't believe I forgot to sign that one. Made me paranoid about all my other ones. I think I signed all the other ones though. Engelbert Humperdinck was an English singer. Thought the name was funny when young. Middle school meme name, gotcha. Favorite doodle pen? I don't know. This one I'm using right here is pretty good. I kind of usually switch around between a lot of different pens. Just get a nice gel pen like this from the office supply store. Usually works pretty good. Or you can go get a nice felt tipped pen like a Micron from the art supply store. Or just whatever you want. Just use a Sharpie. Sharpie is which is pretty good. Subcloud. Peter paints, yeah. Why don't I use any of my fancy fountain pens? I feel like fountain pens in general, you just kind of got to be in the right mood to be like, because you gotta, they just take a little bit more, like you gotta like clean them, refill them. It's less of a just like sit down and start without any prep sort of thing, you know? I mean, it really is like a medieval tool. I mean, we've kind of modernized it a little, you know, there's been some advances, but still, it's a very medieval thing still. Maybe not medieval, maybe more Renaissance or something, but still. There's a lot of upsides. I mean, there's a lot of good reasons to use them. They're very satisfying. But sometimes I just like to sit down and just the convenience of this, a pen like this, is what I want sometimes. Like I was just saying when the other person was asking about what pen I like using, it's all about what mood I'm in. Mm-hmm. Pen was my favorite to doodle with in class. I was always getting in trouble for not paying attention. Yeah, I would get in trouble for not paying attention too, but then my grades would reflect the fact that I was paying attention, at least enough, you know. Still getting good grades. Getting better grades than the people who weren't doodling, so eventually the teachers would let up. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate, Fuzzy Falcon. Fude nib fountain pens. Yeah, I have one or two of those. They're pretty interesting. Probably not my favorite thing, but fun to try. Mhm. This drawing has just like a lot of curvy lines all next to each other. And some darker spots. Interested to see how the ease of line variation might influence your work, since you usually seem to enjoy a more uniform line width. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't like it very much, because I did because of the because I usually like a more consistent line width. I mean, that's the same reason why I don't usually enjoy fountain pens that flex more easily, because I like a more consistent and predictable line width. But it probably would be good, you know, to experiment with that a little more. Yeah, me too, Zark and Bayev. I think doodling kind of occupies the part of my mind that would otherwise be daydreaming or something. because when I'm doodling, I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing, so it's not like I'm really truly distracted. But it distracts a small weird part of my brain that would be distracting me. I don't know. It's weird. This one is a thick pen. Yeah, it's 0.8 millimeters. It is thicker than a lot of pens. It's true. More of a piggy now. Oh yeah, it's just gonna look like a little snout. I see it. I see it. That's pretty cool. It looks like a weird little engine or something to me, or maybe a weird. I don't know. Oh, King Wizard, how are you? Thank you. Good to hear that. Automatic surrealism. Brain switches to focus on composition, visual weight. Yeah, yeah, I do try to balance them out. Like when I'm choosing like where to put the next lines, I'm like, especially when it's like on a little spot like a book like this, I do kind of like it to be balanced and just like, oh, maybe I'll add something else over here instead of over there, just so, you know, there's some thought that goes into that part of it for sure. Sense of controlled chaos. Yeah, I feel like maybe it's more like herding sheep or something. I don't know. Okay, that was for Jackson. Next we got Bryce. Mr. Bryce. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be so good at drawing after I complete all these orders. This was so much practice. Yeah, exactly. Illustrating a book, I live in my own style. Love to see do War of the Worlds. But I feel like I would never be able to publish those drawings or anything. Wouldn't it? Isn't that like copyright protection or something? I guess unless I could do find like a public domain book and do that. That's not a bad idea actually. That's pretty cool idea. There's some good public domain books out there. Like for example, one of my favorite books I have is R. Crumb's illustrated version of Genesis. Drawing all these bookworms, have you developed or discovered any new techniques? I think I'm getting better at drawing faster because I'm trying not to spend, I'm trying to, be economic with my time, but still do good drawings. I think I'm getting better at doing drawings I like faster, getting more confident in my strokes and stuff like that. You don't have to use the book, just take inspiration from it. Oh, you said illustrate the book in my own style. I guess I misunderstood you. I feel like someone else, I don't know if it was you or someone else, also mentioned me illustrating War of the Worlds in a recent stream. If it was someone else, that's very interesting because maybe my drawings look very War of the Worldsy. Queequeg? What is that? Is that a story? What's up, dog? Heidi Sue? Yeah, I'm doing well, sup, dog. What's sup, dog? I mean, what's sup, dog? I don't know. What's sup, dog, with you? Oh, Moby Dick. I never read Moby Dick. Am I missing out? Or is it really the old boring book I always assumed it is? It's boring, waste of time. A sup dog is a supper dog. All right, that makes sense. Story's old, but the writing is magnificent. Audiobook it? Yeah, maybe audiobook would be a good idea. 1972, baby, we had to take literature, had to read a lot of books. I mean, I had to read books too. Just that wasn't one of them. Or I feel like maybe that was one of them, but we had to like, we could choose, and maybe I chose a different one. Maybe they have to read less books. Do they not have to read books anymore in school? Is reading is reading done? Is there no more reading? Reading, a thing of the past. You read human figure books? What does that mean? Cursive is gone too? Yeah, but I would argue cursive is not nearly as important as reading. Yeah, cursive is like borderline useless. Well, being able to read cursive. How often do kids have to read cursive? I mean, it is nice to be able to read cursive on the few times you run into it, but. What's up, FFP? How are you? Vidarg Arts. Vidarg Arts, hello. I don't know. I've written for long sessions, and maybe I just have a hand and wrist made of steel. I've never been like, oh, I wish there was another way. Bryce. Sablina, hello, hello, welcome. I feel like I learned to read cursive just because I would get letters from my grandparents growing up, and I had to figure it out. I don't feel like it takes that long to figure it out. Like, just work your way through one thing written in cursive, and after like 10 minutes, you can figure it out. I feel like. Only a few of the letters look much different. Unless the person has really weird cursive handwriting. Any of you heard of shorthand writing? Oh yeah, I've heard of that. It's pretty cool. Hi, do I buy Wacom or XP pen or Canvas? My personal experience is you should buy a little Wacom tablet without a screen. But I don't do a lot of digital art either, but that's the only one I have. I've tried a bunch of different ones just because they get sent to me for reviews, and that's the only one I've kept and I keep on my computer to use on the rare occasion. And I've tried ones with and without screens, and for some reason I like the ones without the screen better. Yeah, I've tried Canvas, Huion. I haven't tried the XP pen, I don't think. I didn't like the ones with the screen because there's always, I mean, maybe it's just, maybe they fixed this problem, but there's like always a millisecond of like lag between what I'm doing and what I'm drawing, which is very unsatisfying when I'm used to real time stuff. But when I use the screen, when I use the screenless one, it seems like it wouldn't be intuitive, but it ends up being very intuitive. It's almost just like you're looking, it just feels like you're using a mouse, kind of. You know how you don't have to look down to use a mouse? You don't have to look down to use your pen. It just works. There's no lag. It just feels like you're using a mouse, but a pencil version of a mouse, and it just works really good. That's all I know. I like the non-screen version better, and it's cheaper. Ooh. Gotta get another box. Is digital art considered cheating? Is is looking at something while you draw it considered cheating? Wait. Is using a ruler considered cheating? Gotta go get some more hot water for my tea. Hi, Mags. How are you? All right, who's next? Next we got Andrew. Andrew's request is something gross. He just wrote something gross. Don't know what that means. What's up, Mara and the boys? How are you? Please take care of myself. I think I am. What if this person finds something random really gross, like traffic cones or something? What up, Zenkerdus? 20 SEK. Thank you for the 20 SEK, whatever that is. I appreciate it. Thank you. And the kind words too. I will try to keep doing my thing. Swedish krona. Oh, nice. Oh, crowns. Just like Corona. What's up, Dad? Adventure Time Forever. There's another book. Oh, there's a link in the description. That's yeah. Shel Silverstein. Yeah, I love Shel Silverstein. I don't think I'm related to him though. Nice lover of books. Thank you. Glad to hear that. Pen and ink. Yeah, it's just so fun. It's just so crisp, clean, it's portable, it's convenient, it's whatever you want it to be. It can be slow and and careful, or it can be quick, casual. It's like a weird tongue thing on top of here. I feel like I'm drawing tiny little taste buds. Hey, what up, Dark Gamer? Are you having a rough day? Sorry to hear about that. Hope it improves. Up, Ariana. A brutalist style in art. Sure. Um, I don't know what makes architecture brutalist. Also, I think architecture is a type of art. At least some of it. Most of it, actually. Well, some of it. Some architecture is entirely utilitarian, but I think there's a lot of art to a lot of architecture. Especially if it has a name like that. What number? We're on number 2597. Even a fart is three-quarters art. True. Yeah, almost at 2600. Oh, you got your design built, Fuzzy Falcon? That's awesome. Did you get to go inside your own design? That I feel like that would feel awesome to spend so much time drawing something and creating it on paper and in little models, and then to see it full size in a real world and be able to walk around inside of it. Ever tried henna? Yeah, ages ago I tried henna. I should try it again though. I've seen places on like on Etsy. There are people you can just buy the pre-packed tubes of henna. You know how they come in like those tubes, like cake icing application. You just kind of squeeze it out. How long do you have to leave the? Because it comes in like little goo. It looks kind of like cake icing, and you just leave the lines, the goo, on your skin, and it stains the skin. How long do you have to put that on there? I mean, how long do you have to leave it on? I can't remember. I should like set up a little festival or something and do my own freestyle henna designs on people. Sergio Toppies? I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of that. This guy asked for something gross. I feel like it's this thing I'm drawing is not that gross. It's okay. Maybe they'll think it's absolutely disgusting. Maybe it needs. Maybe it needs. Yes. There we go. It needs a ploop hole. There we go. Stink lines. Mm. That's what stink lines look like. Mm. Oh wait, there have to be little flies buzzing around. I'll add some little flies in a second. Drippy? Oh yeah, drippy. That's a good idea. The drips, I think, help a lot. You saw one of these in your backyard once. If you're ever stuck in a drawers block, how do you get inspiration back? Usually for me, what I do is I switch something up. Like I change the size of what I'm doing or the medium, like I change from pen to to paint or to fabric or to wood carving or wood burning. I change something up or switch to digital or something, you know, or I change where I'm working. Sometimes I'm working here in this room for a bunch. I need to change. I go set up in the table in the kitchen, you know, just change something. Sometimes your brain just needs a little switch up. Then the ideas might start flowing again. It needs darker lines around. Wait, what's the core? Just this middle mass? That is, I do like outlining things. A good outline goes a long way. Is it alive? I don't know. Good question. I think that looks pretty good. It's looking grosser. Contrast is the root of interest. Yeah, I agree with that. Is it hairy? Ooh, we could add some hairs. Oh, no, those look more like little spikes. That's I like it though. I like that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like that. Thanks for the suggestions, everyone. It's the prompt. Yeah, the prompt said something gross. That's it. A fart, like a little. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Hey, that was for, it was Andrew. Oh, the diagram. Yeah. Okay, next we got Stacy. Stacy says, anything dogs. Yeah, what's your order number, Dark Gamer? I can add a note. Anything dogs. 2648. For Russ. All right, sounds good. What camera do I use? This, you mean this one that's pointing down? You can kind of tell right here. Check it out. Canon Vixia HFG30. Yo, what up, Fat Goose Arts? Harry Karabatsos. Good spamming, good spamming. Good work on that spamming. I'm gonna ban you soon. All right, anything dogs, this one said. Is 6384923 a good number? It's okay, it's okay. All right, this one said anything dogs, but I don't know. I'm just gonna start drawing and then at some point somehow incorporate a dog. I don't know. Eight six seven five three zero nine, extremely catchy. Was this someone's real phone number, or did they really just choose a good number? They're like, this is just a catchy number. Your wife ordered one of these for me for Christmas, but I don't think she added any note or anything. You want me to look up the order? If you tell me the order number, I can look it up. Most numbers ending with 9 are pretty catchy. 2678. Yeah, there's no note. If you want, you can tell me now and I'll add it, or you can send me an email, whichever one you want. Whatever works best for you. When I'm streaming, doesn't YouTube convert the footage to 1080p? I'm not sure what you're asking. I think I'm streaming in 1080p. I don't think there's anything to convert. Is my email in the description? It's somewhere, either in my channel description. It's peter@peterdraws.com. It's also on my website, peterdraws.com. Oh, you just want it to be to Ryan? Okay. To Ryan. Oops. Ryan. All right. Peter@peter.com.peter//Peter. This is like a dog that should be in like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Okay. I got a scratch in my throat. What up, Jonathan Mendoza? How's it going today? I don't see. Animal legs are so weird. They like bend in different places and have joints facing different directions than like regular or human legs. Or it's like their feet actually end up here, like this is their heel or something up here. It's always some weird stuff going on. You're a brand new artist? Hey, well, good job. You're doing great. What kind of art are you making, Jonathan? Jonathan? Least favorite type of things to animate? Why? Because there's so many legs. This is one of those rare breeds of short torso dogs. Oh, he's got to say he's so cute. He's got such a short torso. His torso's so short. Can I help you draw today? You want to get better? Sure. What are you drawing? What do you need help with? I'll tell you how to draw anything. Me? I don't even know how to draw dogs, and I just drew one. And it's so cool. He looks so weird and messed up, and it's still all okay. Graffiti right now, also some other stuff. Nice. Well, go ahead and get started. Let me know if you get stuck. I don't know what this thing up here on top of the dog is. Maybe it's like a solar array panel. That's where the pupper power comes from. Oh, pupper power. Pupper power receiver. And it goes down here. That's pretty cute little. They said anything dogs. I think this fits into that category. That's definitely an anything dog. That's a something. It's which fits into anything. I kind of like him. It looks like he might take off. It looks like it might be flying right now. So Branson, how are you? Hope work is slow tonight. What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, you can go along with me. Just stroll along. Right now, pretty much my mindset is I just kind of, I kind of try to draw lines without thinking too much. Like whatever my hand wants to do, I try to let my hand do it before my brain can get in the way too much, which is not always easy to do, especially if you're used to thinking about what you're doing a lot. So, Toki, thank you. I appreciate that. You're in the wrong time zone. What does that mean? Well, you're about to go to bed or something right when I start streaming? Wrong time zone for to catch me? It's past midnight? Oh, wow. It's a big world out there. People all over the place. This, look, this is just a TV. There's a little TV right there, and there's a little person on TV. You see him? What a weird oxygen nozzle handle. Oh, you see, you're seeing something totally different than me, and I like that. You got work tomorrow? Oh, probably go to bed eventually. Depends what time work is. Okay, that one's for Stacy. Yo, Ty Lord. Oh, thanks for that 1999. Thank you so much. Your videos have inspired me during a brief artist block, so thank you. Keep up the good work. Also, can you draw a Triclops shopping for sunglasses? Yeah, thank you so much, Tyler. Glad I could help out during an artist block. And welcome to the chat. Thank you. Why are some names green? Because they yeah, they joined the channel as members. Costs like $1. Appreciate that, Ty Lord. Unfortunately, for the Triclops wearing shopping for sunglasses, I have the join button. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, you can try clicking it. I don't think it'll automatically take your money or anything. I don't think anything bad will happen without your permission. Unfortunately for the Triclops shopping for sunglasses, Tylord, I have very very long list of commissions in front of yours. So you might have to remind me once I've finished all of these other ones I'm working on, but I appreciate the support. Ever get into the Far Side? Yeah, I like the Far Side. All right, who's next? Jasmine. Appreciate it, Tylord. Yeah, don't be afraid to remind me later on. All right, this one says addressed to Jazzy with a saxophone. You think I'm supposed to write up here for Jazzy with a saxophone, or they probably want a saxophone in the drawing, don't they? I just know a saxophone is kind of beautiful because the way all the buttons and everything are on there, it kind of looks like a doodle already. A jazzophone, a saxophone. You play the jazzophone? Like drawing a bike. Bikes are weirdly hard to draw. If you're not thinking about it, you got to like really think about what's going on with a bike before you draw it. That's a fuzz pedal. You're talking about like they have on for guitars. People put those on saxophones. I never thought about that. How long I've been creating art for? Hey Quilter, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry if I missed anyone else's comments. Good to have you all here. Been making art for a while since like probably started really with this kind of drawing I'm doing here since in like 2008, 2009. This is my version of a saxophone. Saxophone. Prefer to favorite gel pens and tip size? Well, I mean, I'm using a pretty good one right here. Uniball Vision Elite 0.8. That's a pretty good one. The Bright On Reptiles, how are you? $20, I guess so. But a lot of it was just very, like, very casually as a hobby or something I like doing, you know. Like it took a long time before I ever comfortably said, yeah, I'm an artist. Because if someone had asked me if I'm an artist, I would have said no. I was just like a guy who likes drawing, you know. It took a long time before I said I could describe myself as an artist. Nice reptiles. Performance artist. Nice. It looks like a swan, the saxophone. I like Maya writing. Talking about this stuff. Yeah, artist. The word artist comes with a lot of baggage. But I feel like I eventually started using it mostly out of like convenience because it was just easier than trying to explain what I did. Just like, yeah, I'm an artist. And then I eventually realized it was true. It's like, yeah, I can say that. It feels good too. Yeah, it is more automatic stream of consciousness. They're not. Yeah, I don't plan them out. No plan. There was a little bit more of a plan for that saxophone one, I will say. More cooking videos. I mean, I already cooked everything. What else is there to cook? Up to Zoodle. Good to see you. Cook shrimp fried rice. How many books am I personalizing today? I don't know. Where did I start? Come on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 6 already. This is the 7th. And this is order number 2600. Megan. Oh, Josiah. It says, hey there, no requests really. Longtime fan slash viewer from Western NC. Your work is awesome, and I'm glad I can grab this book. Doodle whatever you're feeling. Thank you, Josiah. 2,600 books? No, it's ordered all types of orders from my website. A lot of those are people buying the little, I have like little ebooks of my previous. I have like other little books I've published, and then you can get like an ebook, which is like 4 of them put together for like $12 or $15 or something. A lot of the orders are that. What's up, Tyler Creative? How are you? Goldenrod, yeah. Yeah, I haven't checked recently how many books have sold on Amazon. What's up, Regina? Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hope you are too. It looked like the handle of a glue gun you have. That's funny. Oh, breeding snakes. Amazon has the reading age listed as baby to 18. Yeah, I listed it as the maximum age that I could. I don't know why it says that. What does it say for other books on Amazon? It should say baby to 18 plus, really. After 18, no reading. After 18, there's like other adult stuff you have to do. Do I ever get stuck doom scrolling? Yeah. What's up, Kai Ocean? Long time subscriber, more than 10 years, less than 15. Hey, well, happy day to you too. Appreciate that. Glad you made it to a stream. Good to see you. Hmm. Go to Zoodle. 10 pounds. Peter, I received my book today. I love the drawing you did for me. It was amazing to feel the indentation of your pen on the paper. I'm so excited to have a Peter D original drawing. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad you got it safely and that you like it. And thank you again for the extra money there on top of it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How do you describe this drawing to a blind person? That's tough. I don't know. I think it would depend on if the blind person had ever uh, been able to see. Because some blind people. Also, what Tizoodle just said about being able to feel the indentations, I feel like maybe they could feel the drawing a little bit because you can feel the indentations a little bit on the paper. Maybe the blind person could feel it with their fingertips. It's a good question, though. I feel like there's a lot of things about drawings that blind people may have no concept of that I haven't even thought about. That's very kind of you, Tizoodle. SpongeBob's library. Yeah, it's all right there. I like this little drawing right here. All right, see you later, Scott Brock. Oh yeah, no, I've heard about like clubs or something for deaf people where it's like all bass so they can feel the vibrations or something. Maybe that was just in a movie I watched though. Should be made into a movie. Do you think we could get Denzel Washington? Some Strawberry Sultan, Green Needle, or Brainstorm? I don't understand the question. Brainstorm, I guess. Denzel to play me? I guess to play me. I was thinking he could play one of the drawings. Who takes a bigger bite of donations, Patreon or YouTube? YouTube. I think YouTube takes like 20 or 30 or 40%. Patreon takes like 1%. Neck pain from drawing too long? No, because I have pretty good posture, I think. I'm not hunched over. I'm looking down, but I feel like I'm looking down in a pretty ergonomic way. All right, Fuzzy Falcon. Been a patron for ages. We're going to join here just up the. Yeah, I don't know. Suguro says you do whatever feels right for you. Sub excogitate. There's a yeah. I got a little bit of snow and ice. I got a little bit, like a couple or 3 inches. The annoying part is the ice on top of the snow. I didn't really set up the memberships here on YouTube really to make money because I don't think I really will get it very many of them, and I set it only at like $1. I think my Patreon thing is only $1 too. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'm just trying to do something instead of nothing. That's kind of when I don't know what to do, my my thought process is let me do something instead of nothing. Let me do anything instead of nothing. And so that's what the $1 memberships are. I'll be right back. My favorite tea. This is what I'm drinking right now. If it's like before like 5 o'clock, this is what I drink. Lately, anyways. I'll be right back. Gotta get more hot water for my tea. Also, I just realized I wouldn't drink it if it's before 5, but it's like 5:30. All right, who's next? This person says, I like wildlife drawings if you want to draw something like that. What's a wildlife drawing? Is it like drawing like an animal or a landscape? L-theanine gives you what's described as calm alertness found in matcha. Is matcha the green stuff? The green drink? Wildlife. Wildlife. What a wild life. Wildlife. Meow. 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 Enamels. Just just do something. even drawing, well, I was about to say even drawing like a molecular drawing could be wildlife, even though most people don't have microscopes out in the wild. Probably if once by the time you take it and make a slide to put under a microscope, it's not really wildlife anymore. But this is still what it does look like. I'm not saying I'm drawing a molecular thing, microscopic thing. I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like wildlife is pretty vague, isn't it? I feel like they mean like drawings of Yosemite National Park or something. Is that what they mean? Is that what they're thinking of? Oh, thanks, Point Line Plane Shop. Oh yeah, this one right here. I meant to make a little video about drawing this one, but I drew like 1/3 of it, then I left for a little while, and I forgot, and then I drew the rest of it, and I forgot to hit record on the camera. Hmm. All right, see you later, Vergart, Vergart. Do you think people of the future will see my drawings? Maybe. Maybe the more books I sell, the more likely it is people in the future will see my drawings. Or if I start making etchings in rock, maybe I should start doing that, doing rock etchings, rock carvings, so they last longer. What they think? The future people? I don't know. Hook me up with a time machine. I'll let you know what the future people think. Maybe they'll think, wow, this guy liked drawing. Name of this art style? I don't know. Doodling, drawing, just drawing stuff. Droodling. Doodleism? It's a breathcorn. Oh, glad to hear that. Pneumatic drills to do lines in rock. No, they do have pneumatic rock carving tools specifically for carving and doing rock carving. The hardest part for me, the hardest part, I've dabbled in rock carving when I was at school. I think the hardest part is finding a place to do rock carving because it gets really messy. The dust goes everywhere. What's up, Mans Palmberg? Mans Palmberg. I want to go over to April's house this evening, but I don't know if the roads are too icy. I think the main roads are clear, but still afraid. Done with our school? Yeah, I'm done with our school now. I graduated last December. Well, not maybe the December before last. Last December is like a month ago. What's up, Henrietta? How are you? Hey, KMS, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Toby, yo, what's up in Sweden? Peter, how far ahead do you see the drawing in your mind when you're drawing? Not very far. Like right now, all I see ahead is that I might draw a little branch thing right here. That's it. Not even really what it might look like. And now I'm thinking I might draw a little something over here. Because the drawing seems like it needs something else over here. Some dead buns, hello. Everybody like, comment, subscribe, and join the membership for $1.45 or something like that. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're all here today. Gavin, what's up? Is this just what you need right now? I think this might be the last book I do today. I'm drawing some leaves blowing in the wind. One more? Okay, maybe one more. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Weird little clump of something right there. Nice, 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 nice. 26, 2026. Yeah, I like that too, dead buns. People always seeing different stuff. Was I this creative as a child? Yeah, I think so. I was creative in different ways, like building with my Legos and stuff like that. Playing in tree forts or stuff like that. Yeah, there are always little fun little creative outlets that I partook. I did. Destructive. Yeah, I was a little. I mean, I had like these little GI Joe toys, which they're not GI Joe brand because I learned afterwards. There's like another. There's like a specific GI Joe brand that is they're like the size of Barbies, but these were smaller and they had like very articulated joints and they're all held together on the inside with like rubber bands. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? They had like Cobra Commander and stuff like that. Anyways, I would take all those apart and put them back together in different ways. That was fun. And sometimes burn them, stuff like that. Just, you know, like your standard little boy stuff. Watching cartoons. Yeah, I didn't have I didn't have a TV growing up, so I didn't watch a lot of cartoons. Only time I ever really watched cartoons is when I went over to my friend's house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had good joints on those things. That's nice. That's real nice. Okay, as for Timothy. Next we got Joshua. Play-Doh. Oh yeah, Play-Doh does have a crazy smell. Oh yeah, I had Spirograph growing up too, yeah. Start with the shape here, and the shape over here, and the shape triangle right here, and then a circle over here, another circle over here, and then a rectangle down here. And now we're going to connect them all. Yeah, I feel like Play-Doh used the smell or flavor of Play-Doh reminded me of when I would cry so much as a little kid that my nose would start running and it would just run right into my mouth and I would just slurp it up. Very similar to Play-Doh. Or coconut? Oh, you had coconut? Coconut Play-Doh? Wow, amazing. Strange that we have metals flowing in our veins. That is weird. You're right. That is weird. Not gonna lie. Very weird. And how did they get there? It must be from all the chemtrails. Am I right? Oh, I forgot I had tea. Oh, it's the perfect temperature. Oh, man. I'm gonna have so much sustained clarity and focus. Gonna be limitless. You know what movie I watched last night? Um, The Rip. That new movie with like what's his name, Matt Damon, and what's his name, Affleck or something that came out on Netflix. Steam Train. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like a steam train. I can't even remember that guy's first name. Matt Affleck is Matt. I was about to say Matt, but then I was like, is that guy really a Matt? Is it? Maybe it's like Steve Affleck, Jeff Affleck. In fact, Affleck doesn't even seem right anymore. Affleck, Matt Affleck. His name is Matt. Nothing seems right anymore. What's up, Mister Joe Tyest? Well, it's weird because I like try to figure out the way a musician's brain works, and it's like hard to enter into that. It's cool all the different ways people's brains work. He just suddenly, it just Matt just suddenly seems like that shouldn't be his name. It doesn't seem like a Matt to me. That's Ben. Why did someone say Matt? Ben, you messed me up so much. You switched them around. Ben Damon. Ben Damon sounds okay. Ben Damon, friend of Ben Dover. Ben Affleck. Anyways, that movie was mostly trash. That's all I gotta say. It's worth watching just because I don't know. It's like a fun. It's good for what it is, but I feel like everyone knows what it is going into it. It's like Netflix, like, oh, we can get Ben Damon and Matt Affleck in one movie together. Doesn't really matter what we do with it. People will watch it because it's these two. You know what I mean? Did Moses mostly get killed by orcas? Is that like a bot nonsense comment? Which movie? The Rip. Goodwill Hunting? No, I'm not talking about Goodwill Hunting. They are both in that. It's true. You actually trust IMDb? Yeah, IMDb is a. It's like you can trust it if you know what it's saying. Because there are some movies I love that have terrible ratings on IMDb, and there are some movies with amazing ratings on IMDb that I couldn't even finish. For example, a lot of like weird foreign films have really high ratings on IMDb, and it's just or just weird artsy films often get high ratings on IMDb because usually it's just film snobs that are rating that take the time to make accounts and rate films on IMDb, so they don't like it. I feel like they like weird, artsy, boring films that are not even that fun to watch a lot of the time, you know? And then they don't like dumb movies that are just fun and stupid. Like they're fun because they're so bad. If because there's some movies that'll have like a 4.5 on IMDb, but you'll have the best time watching it because you're like, this is so stupid. Seeing how thick I can make these letters. I got some nice thick Tezudo letters. Nice. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, doing well. Hope you are too. Hmm. Thanks, Studio Dude. Remember, Peter, you promised one more book after this one? Nice try. Nice try. I made that promise when I was on the last book. This is the one more book. This is that book. Love, Death, and Robots. Oh yeah, I like that one. Probably the one that sticks in my brain the most from Love, Death, and Robots is that one of with the. It's like a siren in a lake in a pond, and like the. I don't know if they're like Spanish conquistadors or something. Go in there. It's like a lake full of gold and silver and dead people, and she has like a siren song that she entices all the soldiers into the lake with. But then there's like one deaf soldier that comes up and he can't hear her song. But somehow she still gets him. I can't remember how exactly, but the animation style on that one is so beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. So peak. So peak. Don't really know of another way to say it. One more book, more tea. I know I gotta. So I gotta go. Gotta go before it gets too late. You gonna go pretend to chat there? Who's this for? 2 6. One, 2, 3, 4. We did pretty good. We got 9 books done today. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Glad you made it to the stream. Thanks for being here, the support, the good vibes, the encouraging words. Even if you were just lurking, chilling, and vibing, I appreciate that. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, follow, whatever. And I'll see you in another stream in the near future. Okay. Well, the next book will arrive before someone's birthday. Time is an illusion. Sup, Egret. See ya. Goodbye. All right, bye, everybody. This is my new way of waving, like I'm turning a big knob. Bigger knob. Bye, everybody.